Hello friends, welcome back. Once again I am here to continue the proceeding the syllabus. In the last video or last period we have seen the information about the right angle as well as acute angle. In this period or in this video we are going to learn the third type of the angle, that is obtuse angle. Actually, let's recap what we have learned in the last two videos. First of all, we have learned the right angle and then the acute angle. The angle of measurement 90 degree is called as right angle. Then the angle which is smaller than right angle, then it is called as the acute angle. Now smaller than right angle, it means what? The angle which is smaller than 90 degree measurement, then it is called as acute angle. So now the next thing is, or next type of the angle is obtuse angle. Now we can define, but before of that just go through the examples. Now today I have the protractor. Okay, with the help of this we can measure the angles. So I am going to draw the figure first. Look at the board carefully. Suppose if I have drawn a straight line like this, suppose here I am drawing a straight line. Okay, so now how to do the measurements? There is an arrow, that is symbol. I think you are able to see here. Put it at one end or left side end of the ray or the line. Then take proper measurement. This is 90 degree. This is 0. From 0 to 90. Then this is 100, 110, 120 and 130. Here it is 140. When I join this line with the point, then a figure is formed. Now this figure we have measured. The measurement is 140 degree. So therefore this angle is definitely larger than right angle, because the measurement of right angle we know it is perfect 90 degree. Okay, so you are able to see here it is the measurement 90 degree. Okay, and this angle is larger than 90 degree, which measures completely 140 degree, and we know that 140 is greater than 90 degree. So therefore we can write the definition. How to write the definition? Look at the board. The angle, no change in the format as we have made the definitions here. The angle of 90 degree is called as right angle. Then the angle of smaller than right angle is called as acute angle. In the same manner, we can write down the definition of obtuse angle. And how to write it? Beside the word smaller, we have to use the word greater or larger. Okay, so the angle larger than right angle, the angle larger than right angle is called as obtuse angle. Is called as obtuse angle. Okay, so this would be the definition of obtuse angle. In this we have measured already. The measurement of this angle is greater or larger than 90. So therefore this is an obtuse angle, and in the definition I will repeat it again. The angle larger than right angle is called as obtuse angle. 90 अंश कोण मापापेक्षा मोठा असणारा कोण हा विशाल कोण म्हणून ओळखला जातो. त्याच पद्धतीने इंग्लिश मध्ये जी व्याख्या आपण बघितली तीच मराठीत सांगत असताना ज्या कोणाचं माप काटकोनापेक्षा मोठं असतं त्या कोणाला ऑब्ट्यूज अँगल असे म्हणतात. आता वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारचे असू शकतात का? ही जगातील केवळ एकमेव आकृती आहे? नाही. कोणत्याही प्रकारची आकृती आपल्याला जर काढता येऊ शकते. समजा एक रेषा मी अशी आखून घेतो. सपोज आय एम ड्रॉविंग ए लाईन हिअर, राईट, अँड इफ आय ड्रॉ अनदर लाईन लाईक धिस, so now this is also nothing but the obtuse angle because the measurement is more than 90 degree. So this is perfect 90 degree. Okay, and this part is larger than 90 degree. Therefore, the angle is called as the obtuse angle. So this is also a diagram of obtuse angle. This is also the diagram of obtuse angle. Okay, so now by using protractor we can measure these all things. So this is protractor. Once again you have, this is a line, put the protractor properly. Okay, so now start to count from this side. Okay, so here we can count like this. Here it is perfect 90 degree measurement. This is 100 and this is 110 and this is something 115. Okay, on this base we can say this is also the example or a diagram of obtuse angle. So dear friends, I have a clock. So let's measure it with the help of this clock. When it reach to the 4 o'clock or when it reach to the 5 o'clock, even in those situations, the angle between hour hand and minute hand is the obtuse angle. So look at the clock carefully. Here in this clock, hour hand is on 4 and minute hand is on 12. And the angle between hour hand and minute hand is definitely larger than 90 degree, and therefore the angle formed at 4 o'clock is the obtuse angle. Okay, so now let's compare the angles with the help of numbers. Okay, let's compare the angles. We know that right angle has measurement which is exactly equal to 90 degree. Right angle has the measurement which is exactly equal to 90 degree. Then what is the comparison of right angle with acute angle? Then definitely we can say like this. The angle which is smaller than 90 degree, that is what we can draw it like this. Smaller than 90 degree means it may be 70 degree, it may be 60 degree, it may be 80 degree, but not the 90 degree or not more than 90 degree. So the angle which is smaller than 90 degree is the acute angle. And here how to make it? Then suppose this is right angle measurement 90 degree and the angle which is larger than right angle. Larger means, so this symbol we use. So angle which is larger than right angle or 90 degree. So what the number I have to take? Either it is 100 or it is 110 or it is 120. Up to 180 you can take. Okay. But listen and notice one thing. If the angle becomes 180, then that angle is a straight line. If it becomes 180, then it is a straight line. So measurement should be less than 180 and more than 90. That time it is the obtuse angle. My dear friends, I would like to give you exercise. So listen and look carefully on the board. I will clean the board here. Okay. So that a little exercise I will give you. Look at the board carefully. Little exercise for you to identify which is the angle. Okay. So you have to fill the blanks. Identify and write the name of angle. Identify and write the name of angle. The name of angle. So this is the question for homework. Okay. So identify and write the name of angle. I will draw few angles here. Look at the board. Okay. So very simple freehand diagrams I will draw here. And simply you can identify them. Just I have to check either you have understood the content or not. Okay. Now there are blanks in front of each angle. You have to write their names in the blank. Identify and write the name.